Hey guys, it's Gabby. What is up? Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a very casual little chit chat about Black Friday at Lululemon. Black Friday is right around the corner and I know I get a lot of questions about what to expect, what can we see. So I wanted to jump on here and chit chat with you guys about years past and what we saw for Black Friday and what we can kind of expect for this year. So if you don't know me here, I was a former Lululemon educator. I worked there for about 2 years and then I am a full-time content creator and I am a Lululemon creator, which basically means I make content around Lululemon as well as other fashion, lifestyle, and beauty stuff. So thanks so much for stopping by my channel. But if you want to know all things Lululemon and what you can expect for their Black Friday sale, then just keep on watching. Okay, so basically we're just going to cover the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Jumping into it, obviously who, Lululemon. So what we can expect basically is going to be a larger version of the We Made Too Much section. If you're not familiar with the brand, We Made Too Much is their markdown section. Usually they add new items to this every single Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But in the weeks leading up to Black Friday, they usually put these markdowns on pause and kind of stock up for Black Friday, which is going to be a larger scale of We Made Too Much. Usually we see about 1,000 items between men's, women's, and accessories, so there's tons of markdown items available for shopping. Typically we see older patterns, styles, colors, things like that go to markdown on Black Friday or kind of resurface on Black Friday. It is not going to be a store-wide discount. I don't think I've ever run a store-wide discount. So unfortunately, you're not going to be getting any staple pieces like black Align leggings or black Hottie Hot shorts on markdown unless they are completely discontinuing the franchise or what they call sunsetting. So for example, last year we saw the Align joggers get sunsetted or discontinued and the Align wide leg. So all of those went to markdown, including staple colors like black, navy, the dark red, kind of burgundy colors. So when we see those types of things, usually that means they're getting sunsetted. On the occasion, they could be getting redesigned and they're sunsetting that specific edition of the product. In years past, it was the Instill leggings, and before that, it was the Wonder Under leggings. So you never know what might be getting sunsetted. A whole franchise might be getting sunsetted. I don't think it will be the Aligns, Wonder Trains, anything that's kind of a big seller. And also for markdowns, we don't normally see seasonal items go to markdown. So that's things like jackets, like winter jackets, coats, sweaters, hats, mittens, anything like that. Usually that is saved for end of year sale / Boxing Day. And I will be making a separate video about that. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. But for Black Friday, normally we just see kind of older styles, patterns, colors come back to the website, as well as like any sunsetted items or franchises. Okay, now talking about when the sale might happen. So last year they actually did an app early access for members. So if you have an account with Lululemon, be sure you're signed into the app and your app is updated, then you will be able to see any early access countdown timers that might appear. So last year I think they released that early access of about 30 items, and that happened the Thursday before Black Friday is when you had access to shop those items. It was a very small drop, kind of a glimpse of what we might be seeing for Black Friday, but it was nothing major, I would say, but it was kind of a fun little sneak peek. Then typically the Wednesday night before American Thanksgiving, so in the US, and the Wednesday before Black Friday, they drop all of the markdowns online, and I believe this usually happens later in the evening. Be sure you are subscribed. I will make a community post when I see things go live. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I will be posting a ton there for when I actually see the sale go live. But typically in years past, for the past I think 2 or 3 years at least, they have dropped it on the Wednesday evening. And then obviously stores are closed for US Thanksgiving in the States, and then in Canada it's just a regular Thursday. And then on Friday is when the Black Friday product will be available on the floor to shop. I would say it is still worth it to shop online and in store if you can, if you want to brave the crowds of Black Friday. But sometimes if things sell out online faster, sometimes they still have them in store, so there is a chance. Plus I find stores sometimes do different kinds of markdowns on maybe items that they have stragglers of, so maybe they have like one of or a couple of these items. Maybe they're not getting a replenishment, maybe it's a return that they're not getting a full, you know, size run in store. Sometimes they mark those down, so you might be able to find a few hidden gems here and there. But overall, as for timing, if they're following the same trajectory as last year, I would expect to see an early access release the week before Black Friday. Markdowns happen online Wednesday night before Black Friday, and then in store on actual Black Friday. And as I mentioned, obviously the wear is going to be online and in store. I would highly recommend using the browser, however, because the browser I find works a little bit more seamlessly than the app. I know sometimes the app is convenient because you can sign in and your payment method is saved, but you can also sign into your online account and it should be saved there for you as well. I just find the browser experience a little bit more seamless, plus you can find items faster than you would on the app. The app is slower. So for example, if you're looking for a markdown swiftly, you're going to basically go onto the website, you're going to type in swiftly into the search bar, and then you're going to sort by new arrivals, and things can show up there. Sometimes you might also have to do something called the cart trick, where you add the same item in a different color or size to your cart, and then you're going to go into your cart and hit that edit button, and then sometimes new colors will show up there. So that's a really good way to kind of get ahead of it. Sometimes that can be glitchy though. It is always best to be patient as things load into your browser. There's probably a lot of website traffic, but clearing your browser history and cookies can also help load things in a little bit faster. But I think that's my biggest tip, is to shop on the browser, because I feel like that is how you're going to find items faster, especially if it's going to be a popular item that might sell out. I think that's like the best way to get your hands on it. And I would honestly kind of, if you can, shop in batches. Like if you find a few items, maybe check out, because things do tend to sell out quickly, and then by the time you go to check out at the end, it might not be there anymore. I know that is technically kind of impulsive shopping, but if you are a member, you do have free returns for store credit on markdown items. So that's a really good thing to take advantage of and leverage. Again, a membership is free. Anyone can sign up for it, which is super helpful, especially when shopping markdowns and maybe you don't really know your size, or you're kind of iffy if it's like a newer item to you on your sizing or fit in general. So that's also a really great tip, is to have a membership. You have the option to return things if you need to. Okay, I feel like the why and how are kind of self-explanatory, so we're not really going to cover those, but overall, if you're shopping in store, it's going to be busy. Prepare for crowds, prepare for a long lineup to try things on as well. And sometimes stores will put like a time limit on like fitting room times. I remember doing that when I was an educator there. People had like 10 or 15 minutes, I think, to try on things and then kind of clear the dressing room for the next person. So be sure you are efficient and prepare for long lines. I feel like, yeah, Black Friday, it's definitely very hit or miss depending on what you're shopping for. I feel like a lot of people are always kind of disappointed with Black Friday, but it really depends on exactly what you're looking for. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of older colors and styles coming back. Sometimes you can find things, you know, that maybe were discontinued pop up all of a sudden, like Align joggers or the Wonder Unders or the Free to Be Serenes. For me, I got those on markdown last year for Black Friday because they randomly popped up. So sometimes like older items will come back, and this is a really good time to stock up on a few of your favorites that maybe have worn out and you can't get like regularly. So it really depends on what you are hoping for, but I really hope that you guys find some goodies, and I will leave my link down below in case you are shopping. If you want to shop with my link to support me here, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much if you do. Yeah, that's kind of your 411 on Black Friday and what you can expect at Lululemon. Again, be sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, because then you'll get like live updates as things are happening. I will post a little community post here as well, so if you are subscribed, then you should be getting that to your feed too. I will say typically the end of year / Boxing Day sale is a little bit better, but I'm going to make a full video on that separately, so stay tuned for that, because that doesn't come until after Christmas in December. So focus on Black Friday first. Hopefully there's some good stuff this year. Let me know down below what you guys hope to see for Black Friday, what you might be shopping for, or just like shopping for in general. I know there's a lot of deals going on, so I'm really excited for Black Friday. It's my favorite time to kind of find deals for the holiday season and get my gift shopping done early, and a little treat for me, of course. But yeah, thanks so much you guys for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Like I said, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date on all things Lululemon. I have some super fun things planned for you guys for the holiday season, so I hope you'll stick around for that, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.